You did one of my favorite videos on Saturday Night Live, one of my favorite impressions.
Well, I did you.
Roll it.
Welcome to Deal or No Deal. I'm Howie Mandel. By picking one case, you can go home with 1 cent or $1 million. One banker, one button, and just one question. Deal or no deal?
I love that.
Yeah,
I called you right after that. Do you remember that? I phoned you the next morning.
Oh, you did?
That's the first time I actually spoke to you. And that's when I met you. And it was so funny and so good.
Thanks.
And you really captured the essence of what...
Just very, it was like presentational.
Well, not to make this about me at all, but that's exactly what it was. What happened was that show was really hard for me because I innately want people to do well.
Yeah.
And being face to face with somebody who is making ridiculously stupid decisions.
That's tough.
It really is because, a person would come on and tell me they have 3 kids, no health insurance. They've never owned a home. They got $5 in the bank. And I'd go and, the first offer is $20,000 and you live in Omaha someplace. That's a down payment on a house. That's more than you're making for the year. And they go, no deal. And they would just show. Right. And that's really hard for me. It was good for the game.
And for the show, I guess.
So what happened was, and I had all this stuff planned where I was going to be really funny. I didn't want to do a game show. And then when I realized that they were doing this, I started talking to them like I talked to my kids when they were 5, because I wanted them to focus and hear me.
Yeah.
And I'd go, the offer is $20,000.
Yeah.
$20,000.
This is a lot of money.
Yeah, but what was so funny is to watch you take what I was trying to do, and I went. It just hit me so hard. It was so wonderful that you picked up on what in my mind I didn't realize it was so out there, but I was so over the top presentational. Yeah. It was so funny and so comedic.
Thanks.
I cried watching it, and the fingers and the
hand movements,
and everything. It was my favorite moment of watching SNL, just because I was incredibly honored, and I thought you did such a good job. But I thought the essence of what would make it, like if somebody told me they were going to do me from Deal or No Deal, I go, why is that even funny? Like I didn't see it, And then when I saw you, I went, number one, this is hysterical, and number two, he's just. When you, on Saturday Night Live, when they say, okay, they're going to do a Deal or No Deal sketch, is it, and you're going to play a real character, whether it's me or anybody else, what do? Do you sit and watch tapes of how do you, or do you come to them to say, or do you come?
No, this one I think was the opposite, where they just asked, like, can you do Howie? And I was like, yeah, I think I could do it. And then I try to do like sense memory, like I try to remember, I'm like, he's kind of like, and as I start saying, he's kind of like, it starts sort of happening or not happening. If it's someone who I can't do, I got to say like, no, let's maybe ask, Bill or somebody.